In this video, I'm going to take you to come on an adventure with me to harvest a bunch of bananas. Let's go. These banana trees grow about 15 to 20 feet when they're fully grown. So the trick is when you're about to cut a banana tree, super tall, one right here, is connected to that big bunch of bananas. These banana trees grow very tall. A lot of other banana trees are short, so they'll maybe grow, I would say, 6 to 8 feet, and then the bunch of fruits will come out. See, like these ones they're still quite young, but there's a bunch of them. So this will, it'll grow for like another, I would say, 6 to 8 months before it's huge. The fruits, as you can see, the fruits are becoming ready. This one bunch is almost ready. There's multiple bunches all over. This one's still kind of young. Probably like, I would say, about 2 more months left in that one. There's some massive bunches. Like this one's almost ready. I would say within the next week or two, this will be totally ready. And how you can tell is by the leaves. If you look at the leaves, they're starting to fray. So as the leaves start to fray, they're becoming ready. The perfect time to catch a bunch is when the top is just starting to turn yellow. If you can cut bananas down when the top of the bunch is just starting to turn, then it's like the perfect timing, but it doesn't always happen that way. Because if you miss it by, like a week or so, all the birds and animals can get it. So I'll give you an example of when you cut down, say like a 20-foot banana tree. I'm going to use this small one for an example. The trick is you want to cut it about 2/3 of the way up. So if you cut it, past halfway higher, and what you want to do is I would cut it like halfway through at an angle so that it can fall forward and the bunch of bananas will hang, they won't drop on the ground. They'll end up kind of just falling right in front of your face, right? You're standing out of the way, of course, but they'll usually fall like right about head height or even a little bit lower, The trick is to not let them hit the ground, It happens sometimes, but if you can get it to fall like right in front of your face where you can just cut it with the machete, then you're gold. I'm going to show you how to cut down this bunch right here. So I'm going to cut this tree in there somewhere, and I'll show you exactly how to cut it. So I'm going to use the Nobasu. This is the king of saws. And a machete. Tree saw and a machete. That's the only two tools you need to get the bunch of bananas off. So I'll be able to cut this down without even extending the pole saw. And then finding the right angle There you go, guys. As you can see, the bunch fell right about head height. The trick is to cut it about 2/3 of the way up. And then what I'll do after I cut the bunch off is I'll just chop the whole stump down from the bottom. I'll use the machete and then I'll just chop it and push it over. So it gives the other banana plants more energy. Good to go, guys. Can be tricky to get in between the trees sometimes because all the little shoots are so close. But what you want to do is good to go. If you found value in this video, then hit that subscribe button so that I can keep bringing you high quality content that can help you on your journey. This machete is homemade and I've been using it for years. I do have a recommendation for another machete that is high quality and it's built to last. Link in the description. This is the best pole saw I have ever used, hands down. This is a professional grade pole saw. It has high quality rubber grips and it has a unique design. It has these notches that when you extend the pole saw, you can lock them into place. You know, as you can see. Then you extend one pole out and then this thing will lock it as you extend it. There's one more below and it'll just pop in. If you are going for quality, this is the best pole saw that you can buy. I love these pole saws so much that I ended up getting two of them. Two different models. The Nobasu, the one with the orange guard on it, and the Sentai is the next one that it has a black guard, and they're pretty similar, just the Nobasu is a little bit more heavy duty. It's thicker, it's a little bit bigger, and the blade is a little bit bigger also. It's a 16.5 inch blade. Be extremely careful with these saws. They're like a razor blade. The blades are made in Japan and they're like a samurai sword. The bottom one is the Hayate and it's the Nobasu model of the silky saws. So right here. And it has a 16.5 inch blade, whereas this top one right here They call it the Sentai model, and it's a 15.4-inch blade. So as you can see, the bottom one is a little bit bigger, a little bit more aggressive looking. But these both are the same brand, Silky Saw. This one extends up to 6 meters, so 20 feet. A little bit more heavy duty, thicker, a little bit bigger than this model. This model is still great though. It's a little bit lighter, and this extends up to, I think, 6.3 meters, so about 21 feet, this one. And so it just depends on your use case, and you know, if you want something lighter, go with this one, the Sentai with the Haya-uchi blade. And then if you want something more heavy duty and stronger and tougher, it's the Nobasu. The Nobasu is king. And this is how you harvest bananas like a pro. As you can see, we have this beautiful bunch of bananas right here. Not the biggest bunch, but still a beautiful one. So with others who are going to be cutting down, say, banana trees that are maybe around 5 to 8 feet tall, the trick with those is you want to be using a machete and cutting it 2/3 the way up, right? So once you cut it about 2/3, it'll drop down where the bunch of bananas won't hit the ground and get bruised. They'll kind of just fall right in front of you, and then you can just go and cut the, cut the stem. If you love fruits and you enjoy eating them all the time, then check out the links below in the description box on my recommended dehydrated fruits that are healthy for you. They're simple and they're delicious. If you are curious on what you can do with bananas after you harvest them, or if you receive a bunch from someone, then check out this video right here to learn some of the best ways on how to prepare and store them.